morning. Is that enough? Is that loud enough? How about that? Is that better? Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our winter concert. For those of you who have been to our winter concert before, you know that we had it in the gym before. This is quite a change, and one of the reasons why we did not have it in here before is because of space. We also had what was the equivalent of a small waterfall coming in for the last 6 years. As many of you may know, we had major roof repairs, and our entire roof was replaced. And we also had active PTO members who've been repainting the floor in here. Our next step is to replace the little bit of the ceiling that's left up there, and still needs to be replaced. But part of the reason we wanted to do this in here is because it's a really beautiful space. There are few auditoriums like this left, and I'd like to complete the process of repainting and finishing the ceiling and really making this the gym that it is. Mr. Valadez also works with the students here day after day and wanted to be able to use the space that they're used to practicing in. And the final reason is that for the last 6 years, I've heard that if you're not in the front row, you can't see anything in the other space. And in many cases, we had people standing in the hallways wondering kind of why they came to stand in the hallway. So we thank you for bearing with us this year as we try something new to respond to some of those comments. And so with Mr. Valadez and the kids have worked hard to do 3 shows today. And they are doing, is that 9 and 10:15, and then an afternoon show. And to meet also parent requests, and also something that we wanted to do, which is to make sure that you see the progression of what happens over the 6 years that students are here. Mr. Valadez has worked it out so that you have visits from each of the grade levels. So you'll be able to see the full range of what the kids do here at the school. So we have 3 mini concerts that go the full 6 grades. So it should be a lot of fun. I know that they've been warming up behind us, so I'm not going to delay anymore. And thank you for actually a perfect turnout. We were wondering how the space would work. If we could have all cell phones off, please. I'm going to ask Mr. Valadez to come out, and he's going to say a few words before we hear from the students. Thank you very much.
Everyone, thank you for coming out today to our winter concerts. We opened with Shalom, my friend. 2nd grade, what does Shalom mean? Peace. So regardless of whatever religious or cultural background you come from, this message of peace transcends us at all different times of year, but especially during this holiday season. season. We opened with this traditional Israeli folk tune, and we are now going to sing the French carol, Noel. Great job, and we will now make a short transition for our third graders to come on in. I want to say thank you all for coming out today to support your child's music education. How many of you have heard the phrase, can't carry a tune in a bucket? How many of you have even used that phrase? I'm here to tell you that that is completely false. Research shows that every person can learn how to sing. Learning how to sing is, it can be taught just like we teach math, writing, reading. And music, art, and PE should not be considered as special parts of your students' education, but they should be considered as essential parts of their music education. So, we will be starting out with singing All Things Shall Perish. The next song we have for you is a traditional French tune, Au clair de la lune. It's about a young Frenchman named Pierrot who is writing a letter by the light of the moon. One of the things that we do in our classes is we look at different rounds, and one of the things that's neat about folk tunes is that they're what we call pentatonic, and so you can virtually sing them in a round regardless of whenever you come in. And so we will be doing Au clair de la lune in a round on our recorders. Our next tune is a well-known favorite. We'll be doing Jingle Bells. And is Mr. Porter here with the coveted yarn? Mr. Porter? Hello. I'd like to just thank Mr. Porter for donating the yarn that we use in our recorder karate curriculum. The students are able... When students learn different songs, it's almost like they're earning merit badges or belts. So students, can you lift up your recorders and show them your belts? So, our last piece for you will be Jingle Bells. And we would gladly encourage audience participation. All right, and we're going to make our short transition to our 4th grade. All right, I've asked Logan Adams, one of our 4th graders from this class, to come up and share with you about our next piece, Sansa Chroma.
My name is Logan Adams, and Sansa Chroma is a song about, well, it's an African song, and if you're a child in Africa, it's very common that your parents have left you or they are gone. So in this song, it's talking about how you are never alone. You always have community and friends there to support you. And in this case, Sansa is a hawk who helps little chicks with because their mother has left them, and he's helping them raise them to become healthy and strong.
So we'll be singing Sansa Chroma in the Ghanaian language of Akan.
Thank you.
message of peace and community transcends us wherever we are during this holiday season and throughout the year. Our next piece, Do You Hear What I Hear, is written by Noel Resney and Gloria Sheen Baker in 1962. It was written in response to the Cuban Missile Crisis as they pled for peace around the world. So this is Do You Hear What I Hear? As we transition to our 5th grade class, we've been doing a lot of work with learning songs from other cultures and in different languages. Other cultures learn many different songs in many different languages, and we feel that it's important for our students to be exposed to that same beautiful music. The first piece that we're going to sing is Dona Nobis Pacem. Dona Nobis Pacem was written by Thomas Ravenscroft in his volume Pamelia in 1609. He was one of the choir masters at St. Paul's Cathedral, and he wrote this as part of a collection of British folk music. We've been using a technique that's called solfege in our classroom. Solfege is a Hungarian approach to music education. So we learn things in do, re, mi, fa, sol, and la, and ti, and it's something that we use right here every day in our classroom, and it's not just to be used with Maria Von Trapp and the children. So we're going to demonstrate a little bit for you what solfege looks like in the classroom. That's one of the ways that we've approached this song. We will be singing it for you in the Latin, but we first learned it on solfege so that the children could hear the pitch relationships between different intervals. Because this is a piece that we call melismatic, you have multiple notes in one syllable of one word. And so it's sometimes difficult for students who are in 5th grade to tackle a song like that. And so we started with solfege, and then we added the text. So this is Dona Nobis Pacem from James Ravenscroft's 1609 Camellia. The next piece we're going to sing for you is "O Christmas Tree," the traditional German folk carol, and we will be singing one of these verses in German, so listen carefully.
Christmas tree,
more time for English, Latin, and German. We're about to transition to our first grade classes, so let's see what we have. All music starts with tunes, and the learning of tunes is one of the reasons why we do so much folk music in this class. I feel that it's very important to learn about the folk traditions of our cultures as well as the folk traditions of other cultures. Like I said, all music starts with tunes, and tunes all start with lullabies. There was one music educator who said that music education begins 9 months before the birth of the mother. And so with this song, we're going to open with Good Night, a Russian song. All right, let's hear it for the entire first grade. Our first piece is Good Night, a Russian lullaby. This piece was first arranged by Doreen Rao in 1986. 20 years earlier, the Russian composer Dmitri Kovalevsky taught this lullaby to Doreen Rao as a symbol of their friendship. This song is dedicated to his memory for his lifelong commitment to music education of children worldwide. Like I said, all music starts with tunes, and all tunes begin with lullabies. You look really good. The next piece we have for you is Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls has somewhat of a medieval history. We all know the fa la la refrain, How many of you know that the fa la la refrain actually originated in the late 15th century? I thought that was pretty cool. So we're going to be doing Deck the Halls for you, and please join in on the fa la la medieval refrain. All right, we're going to have the first graders come and sit right in front of the risers as we bring our kindergarten classes in. Let's give it up one more time for the first graders and welcome the kindergarten now. All right, everyone, give it up for the kindergarten class. The first song that we're going to open with is a folk song called Frosty Weather. It's an Irish game song, and in kindergarten we focus on simple tunes, simple words, and simple movement. This song looks at the different kinds of weather that we see year-round, and I guess since we've had such crazy weather this month, the crazy weather we're having right now during December, the teaching of folk tunes is important. It provides a foundation and a cultural context for all music learning. So here's Frosty Weather.
There's that cricothyroid muscle. The next song we'll be doing is a piece entitled Farewell, Dear Good Friends.
It's an English round, and again, we're focusing on simple tunes with simple words. We focus on the integrity of the music rather than on the complexity of the words. So here is Farewell, Dear Good Friend. The next piece that we have for you has our entire kindergarten and our entire first grade. This next piece, entitled Oh Music, was written by Lowell Mason, who is considered the father of music education. He was America's first public school music teacher. He was known for his ability in hymn singing and conducting choirs. He was the organist at Park Street Church in Boston, and in 1838, Lowell Mason convinced the Boston schools to include singing as an essential part of the music curriculum. The entire school has learned this piece, Oh Music, and today the kindergarten and first grade will be singing it for you. All right, thank you again for coming out to support your child's music education. I want to thank you, thank Mr. Bach, thank the staff here at East Gloucester, thank the East Gloucester PTO for all the support that they have provided. Thank Mr. Bach for going over to Veterans School to get the risers the other day so that we could have a dress rehearsal. Thank you for supporting their music education. Remember that every child has the right to sing in school and to make music. Some people ask me, how do you like your job? And I tell them I have the best job in the world because I get to go to school every day and make music with your children. So thank you for letting me have that opportunity. Thank you again.
She'll flip out if I'm not there. I'm pretty investigating.
You didn't tell me that.
As you've noticed, there's a lot more than just singing. They've been learning how to use risers, how to come in and out of the auditorium. They've been doing really an amazing job. Everything behind the scenes was very carefully orchestrated, and the kids did a terrific job. Thank you again for coming. It's been a pleasure to see you all. And remember that tomorrow, as is not usual for our last day of school, is a full day. Typically we have a half day. Tomorrow is a full day of school. So thank you very much.